What if one of the world's most powerful tech giants can't access the next generation of chip-making tools? What happens when Huawei, cut off from global supply chains, has to rely on outdated machines? Can China really catch up? Or is the technological gap about to become unbridgeable? Let's unpack how Huawei is still stuck at 7 nanometers, and why it matters more than most people think. No matter where you are in the world, if you want real updates on AI, chip wars, and tech disruption, subscribe now and stay informed. Let's dive in. The global semiconductor race is in full swing, and Huawei is at the center of it. After years of escalating United States export restrictions, Huawei lost access to the most advanced chip-making tools, especially extreme ultraviolet lithography machines critical for making chips at 5 nanometers and below. So to cope with the restrictions, it actually partnered up with SMIC, which is China's top chip foundry. Together, they've managed to produce 7 nanometer chips using older DUV tools. But, there's a catch here. The rest of the world is already moving to 3 nanometer and even 2 nanometer technology. Huawei's latest Kirin X90 system-on-chip is powering devices like the MateBook Fold. At first, a lot of people speculated that it was built on a breakthrough 5 nanometer process. However, Tech Insights confirmed it's not. The Kirin X90 still uses SMIC's 7 nanometer process, known as N+2, not the rumored 5 nanometer, or N+3. Sure, it's an upgrade from the earlier N+1 versions, but honestly, it just doesn't compare with TSMC's advanced nodes or Apple's M3 chips. And because of export controls, SMIC still lacks the EUV machines needed to make 5 nanometer chips at scale. Why does this matter? Because the chip industry moves in generations, and falling behind means more than just performance drops. As Apple, AMD, Qualcomm, and even Intel prepare to mass-produce 3 nanometer and 2 nanometer chips, by 2026, Huawei is likely stuck on 7 nanometer for at least another year. That's 3 full generations behind. This isn't just about speed. It's about power efficiency, AI capability, mobile performance, and honestly, national competitiveness. Now here's where Huawei's strategy gets interesting. Knowing that access to Western electronic design automation tools was also restricted, Huawei began building its own. Reports say the company has developed 14 nanometer EDA tools to support domestic 7 nanometer production. That's a brilliant move, but honestly also a limiting one. Without access to advanced global tools, innovation becomes so much harder. Each node gets exponentially more complex. Building 5 nanometer or 3 nanometer chips isn't just about machines, it's about entire ecosystems. As Huawei and SMIC fall further behind, the rest of the world, led by TSMC, Samsung, Intel, and Rapidus, accelerates forward. By 2026, companies in the United States, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan will all be producing 2 nanometer chips. Meanwhile, China's AI and consumer electronics ecosystem may be forced to rely on outdated technology for the foreseeable future. This will directly impact not only Huawei's smartphones, but also China's ambitions in artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, and military-grade computing. If Huawei can't jump to 5 nanometers soon, it risks losing out in more than just mobile markets. Data centers, artificial intelligence inference, robotics, and edge computing. Everything depends on power-efficient, high-performance silicon. Even though Huawei is innovating with local solutions, the performance ceiling is getting lower, while competitors raise the bar higher. The longer this goes on, the harder it will be for Huawei to catch up, even if sanctions are lifted years down the line. So, is Huawei falling too far behind in the global chip race? Will we ever see a true 5 nanometer or 3 nanometer Kirin chip without foreign tech? Or is China simply going to build a parallel ecosystem from scratch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more global tech breakdowns like this, subscribe now and stay ahead of the curve.